Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Keith here, Jesse on the camera, and tonight on the bench we have yet another impulsive buy. Let's check it out. Okay guys, let's check out this truck by REDCAT. It is a 1/10 scale, 12.3 inch wheelbase, 313 millimeter, whatever that works out to. But it's got some cool tricks up its sleeve underneath the body. Let's check it out. I believe it comes in a red and a blue. We went with the red. Now this truck was $169 US, and we picked it up on free shipping. So with exchange and stuff, it was just over 200 bucks for the truck. Not bad. Now, I was looking for something that when I have a nephew or somebody younger over here, I can give them something to go drive that we're not too worried about, concerned about. But anyhow, let's check it out. The body has a wonderful metallic red paint job on it, and it's good and thick. It's going to take some abuse. It's got no weak corners. You could probably roll that for a long time and get away with tearing that up. Now, under the hood, it has a Li-ion 7.4 volt battery that definitely can be upgraded. The radio box in here is big enough to fit a standard pack, so definitely look at upgrading that right out of the box. But for an RTR battery, it actually works not bad. Now these are MOA, M-O-A, motor on axle axles with a 380 motor tucked in right here. But the cool thing is they're also portal axles, if you can see the portal boxes here. So with having the reduction of the portal and the motor on the axle, you can actually get away with running this tiny little battery because the truck actually isn't a total dog. You can see it's a little bit dirty. I was taking it out and running around the backyard. Now it's not something that you would go out and hit the trails with out of the box and run, you know, all day long. I think it's more super basic entry level out of the box to get you started with something to build from there. The tires on it are very hard. They're not going to do too well on the rock, but they do fine where we drove it. Grass, rocks, wood, you know, stuff around the backyard. Okay, let's talk about these axles a little bit more. They have, obviously, four-wheel steering on it. We'll talk more about that setup on the radio a little bit later. They are servo on axle, SOA mounted, so SOA, MOA axles, if you would. With four-wheel steering, it is four-linked, but it's technically a three-link because it just has a pivot ball on the top, like your very first generation axial AX10s or SCX10s had back in the day. It does actually have plastic shocks with aluminum caps, top and bottom on them. Spring rate on them, I'm not sure what size or what spec or color coding they are, but they feel good. The truck does articulate mighty fine out of the box. Let's quickly put some power to it. Now it does come with a basic USB charger for this Li-ion, but you should probably look at upgrading the battery if you're planning on using it more than just beginner entry level stuff. So anyhow, turn your radio on, plug your battery in, and on the back side of the belly pan it has a press and hold power button. Now she's on live. Now on the radio, you have four different modes of steering. On the top here, you have these little cool white boxes with an LED behind it. And every time you click this mode button in the middle, it'll give you different modes. So right now, front steering, click the button, all four, so four-wheel steering for tight corners. Click the button again. Now that's going to be crab walk, which I think crab walk works better than the four-wheel steering, so you can keep the truck kind of going the same way you want. Click it again. Now we just have rear steer, so we can leave the front going. Now one of the other cool features this truck has is this little button right here, which is rear lock. It also has digs, so it's motor on axle, servo on axle, portals with dig. It's got some good bones in it. So anyhow, so yeah, normal front to back. And then you can rear lock, and then dig. Oh, turn up the carbon mat. Now it works great in reverse for pulling. or forward, but when you do back up, it does have the strength to bury these tires into the way and actually turn the motor over. So you can hear it wanting more power. The battery is pretty low, but I don't think that ESC has a whole ton of power to it. But I was actually on the Ridgerunner, Rock Ridge, whatever it is, Ridgerunner Facebook group, and apparently guys are putting 2S into them and running them no problem. Or sorry, 3S into them and running them. I was kind of shocked about that. So we'll do some more research on that later on. In the meantime, we're going to go back outside, get a little bit of footage, just kind of toiling. Yeah, let's go with one of those words. Around the backyard, there's a little bit of sand. We got a couple little rock piles. Basic kind of entry-level stuff. And then we're going to start to mod this truck and free up some extra suspension in it. Get that center of gravity down low, as you know Jesse and I like to do, and get the truck performing a lot better. I know these shocks in them might hold oil. I don't know. They actually feel like they might have oil in them from factory. So we got a little bit of digging to do. But anyhow, let's go for a quick cruise. Okay guys, let's sum it up. Under $200 US, 110 scale. It's decent, great for a youngin', and it's got good bones if you're, you know, a pro type builder, if you want to build something in between for cheap. Can't go wrong. We're going to try some different wheels and tires on it, lower the suspension a little bit, kind of play with it. And we're actually going to do a giveaway, give it away at our next comp to one of the younger fellas that shows up, and yeah, make somebody happy with it. So anyway guys, check it out. The REDCAT Danchee Ridgerunner, $169 US, RTR. It's fun, can't deny it. See you on the next one.